All right, so here's the video. Let's see what this gentleman is talking about. See what we can do.
You want your own piece of land? You want to live in the country? You tired of the city life? The stress of all those bills? Stick around, because this may be what you're looking for. First thing you need to do is buy some land. I bought my land cheap. It's 30 acres.
Okay, hold on. See, that's the problem right there. All right, there's two issues that I got right away. All right, one, the country. All right, what am I gonna do out there? I'm scared of the country. I think almost every black person is scared of the country. Maybe this wasn't my targeted view, but I'm like, yo, man, where am I gonna find the plot of land? Am I supposed to just go walk through and maybe find a place? And on top of that, how do you buy land? Ain't nobody taught me how to buy no dang land. Who got money to buy that right now? Like, for real, who is just out there buying land? Somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me that, because I ain't got enough money for that. It's out there in the country. Like, what you doing out here, brother? Like, it's not shit. Not shit today.
It's beautiful. I had somebody finance it, and I had bad credit. It was easy. It was what they call in-house finance. It's kind of like when you get a car from a buy here, pay here. So here's the deal. I bought this land from a company.
See, an in-house finance, buy here, pay here, that all sound like a lot of bad information right there. It's like, wait, so are you currently still paying them? Are you paying them off like while you're living the land? Because if you are, then it's technically not your land yet. It's somebody else's land. And then you end up building all this, and then they take your land. What? This sounds like we living back in the day, boy. How they took my land, signing treaties and shit. All right, I'm just messing. Let's get back to the video.
Company that sells off-grid property. I wanted it off-grid because I didn't want bills, and I wanted to be away from the city, and I wanted my own land, a piece of land that I actually owned. I didn't have the money to build a house on this property, so I moved this camper on my property, and that's what I stayed in. The road.
Wait, who just got a camper though? I don't just have a camper. How did you get a camper? You are missing parts. You're missing parts. You got to explain to me this. Did you hustle up, get a camper real quick? Because I'm confused. How does that just happen? How did he just get a camper? Did you already own a camper? Because I don't own a camper. How much is a camper? Do I need to save up and buy a camper, then buy a thing of land? These are multiple processes to get this. This brother balling low key. He ain't telling nobody. He's like, I'm balling. That's why I was able to do it. I'm telling you.
Roads weren't very good when I got here, but now they're pretty nice. I put this gate up here at the front of the property to keep the bad guys out. I made these roads up through here so I can have access.
He made the roads? How do you make roads? Like, do you just, I am dead serious. Do you just drive on them? Because I don't see no concrete. So is it just like continuously driving on the road makes the road? If that's what makes the road, then that makes sense, because you just got to drive up and down. But how did he make the road? What do I need to make a road? Do I need a truck? What if I just have a regular sedan? It's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions that I need answers to, because I am confused. But let's get back to the video. But I mean, this brother, he trying to tell it.
To the place I wanted to build my house. I sold some stuff, saved up $8,000, and bought this shed. I started working on the inside to make it into a home. First, I put in all the...
I don't even have enough stuff in my house that would add up to $8,000 if I sold all of it. If I sold everything in my house, I'll probably make like a smooth 2,000 max. Nothing more than that. Like, if somebody robbed me, it'd be like, bruh, I have nothing of value in this house, okay? Everything you gonna sell, maybe the max get you like $200. Okay, and I probably already pondered at some point, so they're gonna be like, nah, this is somebody else's name already. It's a terrible situation. A terrible situation. Why y'all think I'm a 30-year-old making reaction videos? We gotta do something.
Electric. I ran the wire from the breaker box to all the plug receptacles, and then I wired in these lights.
Oh, hell no. Wait. Hold on. I don't know how to do none of that. None of that at all. Not one lick a piece of what is happening there. He said he wired some electrical things. He installed some lights. My brother from another mother, you did not let me know when we started this video that I need carpenter experience, because I have zero. Like, this is why black people buy houses pre-built. I don't know how to do this. This man got wires going through. Oh my God. Maybe he got a link where we can hire him or something. It's like, hey, I'm trying to live out in the country, but I don't know how to do none of what you just did. Can I have you come hook this house up for me, my brother? Can I have you come do that? Maybe he'll do that.
These water lines, put in a nice large shower. I even made my own toilet. You put the bag in the bucket and close the lid. Put in this instant hot water heater and made sure we're gonna have hot water. Started putting up the sheetrock. We put in these cabinets. Built.
Wait, you did all this with $8,000? He did all this with eight. How did you do all this for $8,000? That's this don't maybe that means whatever he sold was some very expensive stuff. Like eight that this is a whole house. You don't make a whole house on 8 grand. Like no, man, no, them is granite countertops. Like, bruh, that's like 8 grand itself, and you got 2 of them. Oh no, oh no. Look, this ain't for me. That's just what it is. I would not be able to do none of this. He's talking about things that I've never even heard of before. This is crazy.
This matching little bar here in the center. I installed this wood-burning stove to keep us warm in the wintertime. This is my 6,000-gallon water tank that's filled up by the rain gutters. Built this pump house behind it for the pump and the...
Yo, no, with a water heater, water pumps, 6,000-gallon pump. How did you get it there? How did you get a 6,000-gallon pump to the middle of the woods? What vehicle, what item did you use? How much did it cost to get there? Because the only thing I have confirmed is that you had $8,000, and I'm not sure how $8,000 got you here. There's something missing. There's a couple of stages missing, and these are the important stages because this sounds like a lot of money. Looks like you gotta be rich already to live secludedly, and then you could be good, but you gotta be rich already. This ain't the life for me.
Filtration system. Now we have water like a normal household. I designed this do-it-yourself solar system to run the entire cabin. This is the battery shed. And that's my battery bank. It's what runs the house at night when there's no solar power. This is the inverter by EG4 that powers up the whole house. Really wasn't too hard. I did a little bit of studying online. I got on...
He just said that really wasn't too hard, and you just installed an electrical box. You got 90,000 batteries hooked up at the bottom. I don't even know how to hook one battery up to another battery. And you got all the batteries hooked up to a device. My brother. Woo! This is stuff you got to go to school for, right? Because I don't know how to do none of this. Do y'all do like the regular folk just know how to do this? If so, like, let me know in the comments, because I'm like, bruh, who taught you this? This is learned stuff. You got to learn this. You don't just pick this up like, I just learned how to install electricity on the streets. What? And why does he have a generator? Wouldn't a generator be better? Was it more expensive? Is this all in the budget of the $8,000? I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
some of the solar forms when I needed to ask questions. And boom, there it was. My first solar system only cost me around $3,400. The lead acid battery bank that I have, I'm going to keep going with that for now.
So if that means that was in, so $3,400 minusing out of the 8,000, you minus that's 5, and you still got about $4,400. So the rest of what he got was for $4,400. Granite countertops, 2 of them. I promise you was that 4,400. This man is like at a budget of like 20,000 probably plus. And that's probably lowballing because I don't know what none of this costs except what he just said.
Now, soon I'll be upgrading to the new lithium batteries, which will last much longer. They're really starting to get cheap. You can still find landowner finance. It's going to be a little...
I think his versions are cheap and my versions are cheap. It's 2 different versions of cheap.
more expensive than when I bought it, and you're probably going to need about 12% down. No credit or bad credit should be just fine. You want to make sure you find a place that has no covenants.
I'm sus about that one. Are you sure no credit or bad credit should be just fine? Are you sure? I don't know, my brother. I don't know. They were like, do you got a 700 or higher? Because we ain't... What's your credit score? That's the question, because if we base it off you could probably have a perfect 8. all the stuff you got over here. I mean, if you ain't buying it on the money, it's on credit. That means they trust you, my brother, for real. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying they don't trust me like that.
No homeowner associations, and no restrictions, provided you're wanting to live off of the grid. You really want land way out into the country if you want to be self-sufficient like this. You're not going to get in trouble for building your own solar power where I'm at. And no laws against catching rainwater. And where I'm at so far up here into the mountains, there is no trash pickup. I know you guys hate this, but it is legal for me to burn my trash in my state. So
That's a lot of stuff I've never done before in my life. This is all brand new. I'm telling you, if something happened to the world right now and it was like you gotta live off grid, I'd be like, ooh, listen. Can we like stay towards the city, near it, somewhere where electricity is consistent? Because I don't know how to do none of that. None of this. None of he talking about collecting rainwater and all of that. Like, do you collect it in that big old barrel that you brought and then does that filter it in some way? Like, there's a lot of questions that surround how all of this works. And I'm still confused about what was the actual budget because that $8,000 was definitely not enough. Definitely not enough.
paid for. There's no rent, no electric bill, no land payment, and if I plowed my own garden, I may disappear for good. Y'all are gonna trip.
Basically, invest $50,000 into this, and then you never got to pay a bill again. So if y'all got enough time to save up $50,000 and then invest it over here, then you can live off grid. So save that up, do this, and boom, you were off grid. Me, I don't know if I got that. I don't know if I got that. Just kind of being honest. Just,
Trip out when you see this. Found this
Oh.
dog on the side of the road earlier.
See, look, he's a great guy. Like that dog probably would have scared the mess out of me. Like, whoa. But that dog definitely like, needs some help. And he did a great job by taking care of it. I wonder if that's going to be like his buddy now. I mean, it was a stray dog you found out in the woods. That could be a story. He probably give you powers or something. He could like be a person that was transferred into like a dog. Stop it. All right. Back. He's doing a good job taking care of the dog.
What are you so happy about?
Yeah, because he getting fed. I'd be happy too. Like, it's a meal. I'd be, ooh, Scooby-Doo is right. You something like that for real.
If you're interested in this lifestyle or you want to know more about it, just leave a comment. I can answer most of your questions. And I left a link for some of the solar equipment. I definitely keep insurance, I pay an internet bill, and a phone bill. I mean, come on, I wouldn't be able to do my YouTube videos.
That is the video, of course. If you want to live off grid, this gentleman has showed you how. I do not believe living off grid is for me, just based off what he was talking about. I really don't know how to do any of that. So we gonna leave that to y'all. Definitely go check out his video. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description. Like, comment. If you guys have something you want me to react to, definitely let me know. I'm gonna try to put up a reaction video, at least one every day. So we'll keep this page going. But definitely follow my other social medias, and we will see y'all back soon. Have a good one.